Hello and welcome back to another not your average MyCareer video featuring none other than Peja Petrovic, the balding 19-year-old Eastern European team player, fundamental loving war hero who is going to take this league by storm. But that isn't going to be so easy because I have not and will not spend a single penny in this game on virtual currency, no matter how much I resemble a WNBA All-Star. We had a great start in our NBA debut with 8 points and 12 assists at 60 overall. This type of play led to Peja eventually taking the starting point guard role for the Miami Heat, but the only man standing in my way was Josh Richardson, so that really wasn't much of a challenge. We're now 12 games into the season, and Peja Petrovic is currently averaging 15, 3, and 15 at just a 63 overall. But we are struggling out here in South Beach. We're currently a play-in team. We are 6-6 and on a 4-game losing streak. Listen, it's rough out here in these streets. I can't make a layup on defense. I can't keep a Paralympic athlete in front of me. Jimmy Butler wants to leave the team. Jaime's back on blow, and we're just a month into the season. But we've got a big game in front of us today against the Philadelphia 76ers. It is a key game for Peja, a nightmare matchup, one might say. Now, I'm not talking about Tyrese Maxey. I'm more on the level of someone like Kyle Lowry. He may be coming into this game averaging a triple single, but Kyle is known to present some unique challenges for his opponents.
You look pretty to me. I like them thick.
It's no surprise we've got some PR to do ahead of this game. I'm one Anthony Edwards Instagram story or maybe 3 Shannon Sharp Instagram lives away from being sent back overseas. I've got to try to fix my image. That's why I always say an active war zone is the last place you want to sexually experiment in, especially with these FPV drones flying around.
I'll have to check it out.
Definitely.
Hey.
We are all wondering, what's it like coming into this league after the tragic disappearance of the recent European star, Nikola Nowitzki?
Nikola Nowitzki? I haven't heard that name in a long time. Well, life is fragile. Sometimes all it takes to lose everything you ever worked for is a doorknob and a tube sock. But I'm gonna learn from Nikola's mistakes. Take my time in my career, and metaphorically speaking or not, I'll put more weight on that door.
Yeah, that's pretty disturbing stuff. I'm sorry I had to ask. Your team, the Miami Heat, haven't exactly lived up to anyone's expectations so far. 6-6, 4-game losing streak. Jimmy called you a bitch on public radio. What's it going to take to turn this team around?
Well, first of all, Jimmy Butler's a crack baby and has no relationship with his biological mother or father, so let's keep that in mind when considering his public comments about me. Let's see here. If the AIs were able to play zone defense in 2024, that would be a start. Bam could end his semen retention streak and go public with Asia Wilson. I've seen his balls in the locker room myself, and those things are about to explode. And if I could afford to upgrade my driving layup on my 650 VC game salary, that might help too.
And one last question if you have the time.
Yeah, sure, fire away.
I know you're new to the United States, but there's an election coming up, and here in America we care a lot about what our superstars with a high school education or less have to say about the political climate. Where do you stand on the political spectrum?
Well, you guys have a lot of problems here, but I think I have some solutions for you. Make Walmarts open 24/7 again. Don't vote. Forget 9/11. Defund education. And nuke the first country that gives us any lip.
Nicely done. I can see that media training's paying off.
Well, given Peja's VC problem, I decided to look around at the Quest tab and see if there's anything worth doing for some free money around here that doesn't require me selling my rectum to Michael Rubin. I noticed that I can change my outfit before my next NBA game and make a quick 500 VC, so we're gonna go hit the town and find ourselves a new outfit. Speaking of, I asked you guys in the last video what would make sense for Peja Petrovic to be wearing, and a frequent response was to have him wear an Adidas tracksuit. I couldn't agree more with you guys, but there's a few problems with that idea. First of all, 2K and Adidas are having some contractual beef right now, so you can't sign with Adidas as your shoe brand. There's no Adidas store and therefore no Adidas tracksuit. This didn't stop me from continuing my quest for European fashion greatness. I looked around at every store, looking at every item to see what comes closest to that tracksuit that Peja yearns for. On my quest, I found a few decent contenders for Peja Petrovic's new outfit. One item that really caught my eye was this Nike zip-up hoodie. It kind of makes me look like Nico Bellic from GTA 4. However, the only problem is this shit costs 17,500 VC, which is about $7 US, just to purposely look homeless in a basketball game. This is exactly why I am boycotting buying VC in this fucking dog shit, retarded game. Inflation is through the roof. Fuck Ronnie and fuck Mike Wang. At the NBA store, I found some decent options, including team apparel and my favorite so far, this 90s warm-up jacket for just 2,500 VC. I went into Swags, the cheapest store in the city, and I finally found some items I could afford with my 640 VC budget. A solid colored long sleeve tee is only 600 VC. It's just too bad they don't make a whites version of this. We'll have to keep looking. But then it hit me once again. The cheapest thing in this game is being an activist. All the Black Lives Matter, I can't breathe, I'm what's wrong with this country merch is 100% free. And hey, maybe if one of these 2K players I see around the city decides to start reaching around during a traffic stop, everything might be free in this outfit. This is a win-win for me. I get to change my outfit at no cost. I'm rewarded 500 VC for doing so. I'm now above the law, and this is gonna get me so much disease-ridden pussy. I gotta say, I'm ecstatic for what lies ahead of me. It's also just hilarious to me to find some guy like L. Williams 14 who has spent his entire paycheck and past few weeks turning his character into a 94 overall Lego man. Then here I am, wearing a total value of 0 VC worth on my character, and I'm ready to burn down this town and bring my family some free Christmas gifts at a moment's notice. I continued my search for my tracksuit, and I think I found the holy grail. In the New Balance store, they have not one, but 2 versions of a basketball track jacket that looks fantastic. The only problem is it's 10,000 VC, so that would take about 8 game checks away from me to buy one of these. But it must be done. I'm not sure when it will happen, but I will be wearing that tracksuit soon. And after some further research on Adidas in 2K25, I did discover there is technically some Adidas apparel for sale in 2K25. It's in the Legends store on the 3rd page under Australia's national jersey. But there's really nothing here worth buying. I'm just curious what Adidas did to piss off these dorks at 2K so badly. And I don't even use a basketball in the city, but I noticed there's a Black Lives Matter ball being sold for free, so that will be coming home with me. But why? Oh my god, why is there a watermelon ball for sale in this game? And why the hell is it 15,000 VC? 2K absolutely knows what they're doing here, and they're gonna get their bag one way or another. I showed up to the arena and I was appalled to find some pigs gathered up. Of course I spit on them, took a few pictures for the gram, and told everyone online how brave I am. But back to basketball, we got a big game coming up today against the Philadelphia 76ers. Today we've got Jimmy Butler starting at the power forward for the first time ever, along with Duncan Robinson at the 3. And we need to walk out of this building with a win tonight. If we don't, I might just have to burn down an immigrant-owned convenience store, because I'm leaving here with something. So we're going to try this pick and roll with Jimmy Butler for the first time. I'm going to get an open layup at, Diana Taurasi. We still got Bam setting screens for us. He has been by far my favorite person to play with in Miami, and he is just going to reach up for this and throw it down. I'm looking for the lob for Jimmy, but I'm almost going to screw this up with my change of pace, but we're going to make that layup. That's a rarity. All right, we got Kyle Lowry cheating me, going under the screen. That's an open 3? No. Oh, I'm losing fans. Sorry, guys. Thought it was a good shot. My bad. We're going to see more of that excellent defense by me, thanks to my 25 overall perimeter defense. Well, that's what Bam is back there for, and he is quickly becoming my favorite black man on this planet. And we're going to hit this Jimmy Butler screen. He's got Cody Martin guarding him. That's a huge advantage for us, and he is going to catch that lob somehow. That is impressive and promising. Jaimi's in the game. He's usually bouncing off the walls for more than one reason. He's a definite lob threat, but this play is going to blow up. But this is why I love Duncan Robinson. You can always just toss it to that white boy, and he will toss that up. Not only do I have to win this game, but I also have to beat Kyle Lowry in teammate grade. And honestly, I have not been helping myself with some of my decision making. I've been a little bit overconfident in my layup abilities, and I'm just losing fans by the minute. And somehow he is just gonna cook Jaime for this layup. I've currently got a C+ grade, and Kyle's got a B+. This is not a great start for us. On top of that, we're losing by 8. And my secret weapon is coming into this game, my fellow rookie Khalil Ware, and we are going to hit him after abusing this bailout pass. I've got my first GOAT skill activated, and I am feeling more confident than ever in my layup making abilities. We're going to cook Reggie Jackson here, not with our athleticism, but with our change of pace. That is classic fundamentals. We're going to earn some free throws here because, again, everyone in this league has it out for me and wants to assault me or block me. That might have something to do with the mockery I've been making out of the BLM movement. And around the 6-minute mark, we're going to double clutch this layup, and we are making this a 2-point game. We're cooking, we're grooving, we got all the momentum, then Bam forgets how to set a screen. Well, I'm just going to hold X and see what happens, and we are going to make that. But then we're going to have another challenge pop up. Bam gets out-rebounded, and he fouls for his 3rd foul in the first half. But we got Khalil Ware coming into the game. I'm going to find him wide open under the basket, and he's not going to take it because Terry Rozier hates fundamentals. I'm begging for that ball. I don't care. I'm chucking this shit up, and we're going to make it. We're making threes today. All right, let's go. And we're going to have to finish this half without Bam. We've currently got Jimmy Butler running center, but he is dunking that alley-oop in. And Khalil is going to come into this game and finish this half off strong. He's not only going to tie this game at the half, but also drive his knees into Reggie Jackson's head. Shout out the Miami Dolphins. We are all knotted up at the half, and I'm the player of the half for the Heat, which is not typically a good sign for us. Kyle Lowry's fouling. That's great, and we're putting points on the board. Everything is rolling for us right now. They're going to leave a white boy open in the corner. Don't mind if I do. That's green. Oh, Kyle Lowry thinks he's got a wide open layup. Come here, you fucking piece of... Oh, no, he made that. Well, at least I got to grab him.
I like them thick.
But all right, things were falling apart off camera. We are deep into the third quarter, and it is a 7-point game. I'm going to activate my second and last GOAT skill of the game. And even though I just became a GOAT, I'm going to lose my dribble. But there's a white boy. I see you, Tyler Hero. What a tough shot. But we're going to get the stop. It's a 4-point game coming off the pick and roll. I make the wrong read, but Jaime makes up for it. Terry hits the 3, and it is now a 1-point game with 8 minutes to go. We're trading baskets, but I'm going to try to get some momentum here and throw the lob to Bam, and he's going to slam that home. But this femboy I'm guarding is going to somehow one-up me and throw this lob over my head to Kenyon Martin. I was going to try to go back and forth with him on alley-oops, but I got my GOAT skill activated. I'm going to force this layup and draw the foul, and we're currently up to 15 points and 10 assists. 7 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Bam's going to set a dirty screen for me. I'm going to force this layup. This is a bad idea, but we're going to make it. Yabusele just accidentally tapped X, but that's going to be good right over the head of Jaime Jaquez. Bam's going to forget how to set a screen here, but when that happens, all you got to do is tell him to slip. We're going to hit him on his way to the basket, draw the softest foul ever, and hit the and one on Embiid, who is now up to 3 fouls. We're dying for a stop out here. We're going to give him a wide open 3, but it's off. But we've got an injury. Jaime Jaquez. Oh, my Lord. Jaime is down. He's grabbing his heart. That might be all the cocaine he's been having. But after further review, Yabusele, the terrorist from Paris, threw this man down. That's a collapsed lung if I've ever seen one. That is going to be a terrible loss for us and the last thing we need in a close game like this. And to make matters worse, Kelly Oubre is going to hit this 3, and they are back up 4 points with just about 4 minutes to go. The whole team is reeling, but I'm trying to get our momentum back. I'm going to hustle down court, get in front of Kyle Lowry, and take that charge for the good of the team. I will put my body on the line for Jaime. Justice for Jaime. Coach, they don't want it as bad as we do. I'm here. We're eating. Oh, you want to cheat us on this pick and roll? Jimmy, let them know. Let them know. This is our career, not just mine. Okay, on defense, remember what I just said about it's our career. I need some help on these screens. I have no defense. Please, boys. Kyle Lowry wants to be a hero all of a sudden. He goes for the dagger. That is no good. Give me that ball. I'm looking up court. Bam, here you go. That is a risky pass and a risky shot, but that is in. And this game is all tied up with 2.5 minutes to go. But our momentum is slowing down. Joel's going to outwork Bam for this rebound and get the put back. Tyler Hero is wide open off the floppy for the 3, but that is no good. We're holding up on defense, but we need a bucket. I feel like I didn't take off too early on the screen, but Jimmy's going to get the moving screen with 1:18 to go. We are just turning over this ball left and right. But Bam Monte is going to get us started with the block. We got the fast break. I'm looking up at Bam, and it's a turnover. How did I turn that over? That was wide open. I don't know how that happened. I might have just sold this game, but we got to get back on defense. We are going to triple team Kyle Lowry. I love how that sounds, and I love how this looks. Kyle Lowry is going to flop to the ground, miss the layup. We've got numbers. I'm looking up and Jimmy is open. He's going to hit that 3. And we are up for the first time in a long time with 48 seconds to go. Now I've got to look back at this. I don't know how I didn't hit this pass. I mean, this is the angle I'm seeing. I don't know if it's just too much to ask of 2K, but this looks like the type of pass where you can just hit A and you cannot be retarded about it. I mean, how did I somehow find a way to just throw this off of Joel Embiid? I mean, thank God this game's consistent, if nothing else, because what in the hell was Kyle Lowry doing? That man was trying to hit his parlay tonight, and I cannot thank him enough. But this lead of ours is not safe. They're going to give it to Joel, and he's going to hit a tough shot right over Bam and take this lead back with 40 seconds left. I'm calling for the floppy with Jimmy. I want to get this man involved. It's wide open at the wing, but somehow this pass is going to the corner, and it's off, but it's our ball again. I'm begging for the screen, Jimmy, please. Jimmy, please figure out how to set a screen. We got 14 seconds on the shot clock. We got to go, but Jimmy can't figure out how to set a screen. We're really struggling, but this layup is wide open. This is my moment, and oh my God. Oh my God. Diana Taurasi, Aisha Wilson, Angel Reese, Brittany Griner, Vladimir Putin. How am I missing this layup? This looks wide open. How am I not hitting this? I know I'm 6'4". I know I'm white. I know I've got a 70 overall layup or something, but please, this is a wide open layup. I'm in the league. This has got to go in. We've got a foul. We got a foul again. We're going to send Kyle Lowry to the line, but thank God this man is going to go 1 for 2. We got a timeout, and I'm calling that before we get our dribble on the ground. I wish Coach Spo would actually call up a play here because I am not sure what to do here, but the only thing that comes to mind is go for the win because we do not want to go to overtime with these boys. We have been getting cooked. Our luck is terrible. We got to go for the win. I'm going to the best shooter, probably the best white boy in the court, and we're calling floppy. I got a quick look around. We got some options, but we're going to go to Tyler Hero off the down screen. He's going for it. He's hitting the shot. I'm telling him to shoot. He's going to make that. Oh my God. Tyler Hero, I love you. You are not Jordan Poole. Not today, at least. My goodness. Look at that flashy pass. You know what? I got a bronze badge. You know, I had to do that. You know, I had to pull out that bag, just, you know, increase our chances of making that shot. That is a tough shot, though. But 4 seconds is a long time. They're going to get this ball to the other side of half court, and we need a stop. We got the dance cam text on the screen. What is going on? 2K does not want us to win. I'm helping off on D. I do not want Paul George getting this ball, but they somehow get the ball right next to the rim. Kelly Oubre's got the ball. What is going on? But bam! Bam Ante! Bam Ante gets the block. We're going to win. 8th place. Let's fucking go. 8th place. I mean, we're still a playing team, but come on. We are above 500, and that is huge for us. This team needed this win. I needed this win for my own mental health. You know, things aren't perfect out here in Miami, but we are going to keep fighting until the wheels fall off. The immigrants and the hardworking men and women at Target are going to be safe tonight. But boy, oh boy, that's going to do it for this one. As always, don't forget to...
You look pretty to me. I like them thick.